Hey guys, how are you? I hope you guys are doing really well, and I welcome you all to the fifth episode of Why I Use What I Use. Because I only make these videos on gear I own and use on everyday basis on my professional gigs, my own actual money is in the pool. I buy stuff after doing months of research, including contemplating alternatives and all that. Why would I have bought something that wasn't up to the task? Well, this reflects in all three of my camera kits and the singular power solution I now use to run all three of them. So this episode is about the V-mount battery I use, my FXLION Nano One. For those of you who don't know, V-mount batteries and gold mount batteries power most of the gear that is used to make content that professionally streams to you. A lot of professional cameras come with native V-mount powering kits, including Blackmagic Pocket and some Reds. If you've seen those large LED panels from brands like Godox and all, they'll also take V-mount batteries on the back to power them. But essentially what it is a universal battery solution which you can easily adapt to your camera and kits, and this here is the world's smallest V-mount battery. You see this V-shaped locking plate at the back? I am assuming that's why they're called V-mount. Now, even though it is this small, it is still a 50 watt-hour battery. That's plenty for small size cameras like your DSLRs and all my Blackmagics. For the longest of times, I've also used inexpensive Sony NPF style batteries to power my kits and equipment, but there is an innate unreliability in the system. The cheaper end of those batteries are no-name brands, so I have more dead NPF batteries than alive ones today. Plus, many of them aren't smart, so they don't communicate accurately how much life they have left. So I've been blindsided many times, that too at professional gigs. Plus, the charging hours for these NPF batteries is ungodly. I know it's today's smartphone battery spoiling us, but still, so all of these reasons, they've always wanted, they've made me want to switch to reliable systems like the V-mount. And yes, if you Google V-mount batteries right now, you will be shown images and links of traditional V-mount batteries. Huge lunchbox shaped and size batteries. You see, traditional V-mount batteries are huge and bulky. You need dedicated V-mount plates to make them usable for your gear. And then they also need huge, bulky, costly and proprietary chargers to charge them for use. Most of them. And that is in fact where FXLION's Nano series is a bit different. So as you can clearly see, they're very small in size and they come with extra features that traditional V-mount batteries just don't have. The Nano series has 3 products currently, and the Nano One is small enough to be camera and gimbal mounted. So that's why I bought it and not the Nano Two or the Nano 3, which are larger capacity and therefore larger in size. Do not get confused by the power bank like size. It is a proper V-mount battery. It has the locking pins and all. So it is universally compatible with all the gear that you guys currently own, and you can charge these on V-mount chargers, traditional V-mount chargers if you have those. But if you don't need to spend any more money on buying those, proprietary chargers. Don't spend money at all. So under this flap, these Nano series batteries have a USB Type A, a micro USB and a Type C port, and you can use the micro USB and the Type C port to charge this battery. Type C, of course, being faster. Brilliant. So the same ports, they also work as outputs as well. You can use the USB-A port to charge your phone. That's like using Thor's hammer to wield nails. Anyways, or use a Type-C to Type-C cable to do the same as well. But the best part is it pushes power out to all its ports simultaneously as well, which means I can be powering my hungriest camera using the D-tap out. whilst also powering my Zoom F6 via a Type-C to Type-C port, cable for recording audio, and using the Type-A port to charge my phone as well, all at the same time. Power City Central. So just extrapolate your use case from here, what I explained. I mean, I know the newer Sony cameras, they can run on Type-C power delivery ports. You can get a D-tap to dummy battery for almost any camera now, be it Canon, Sony, Nikon, and then you can maybe power your gimbal with the Type-C port, or maybe a monitor, or maybe even an on-camera light. I mean, whatever. As for me, the D-tap to DC barrel thingy is actually awesome. So like you saw, my production 4K takes the DC barrel pin natively, and I have conversion pins for my other two cameras. I have gotten more than 3 to 4 hours of continuous usage under various situations with these cameras. So I take the bottom end of the average and say that with this battery, you can run most of your compact form cameras for 3+ hours. Actually more if you account for the battery that you already put inside, easily. So it has an LED dial up front, which upon pressing shows the remaining juice by means of 1 being equal to 25%. So you can also see detailed info on the LCD display. So now I know easily, exactly where I stand by means of power remaining for my kit, unlike the NPF batteries or the non-smart V-mount batteries. This saves me the time and money by not getting multiple batteries and multiple chargers for them. Cost saving. I in fact saved more money by not even buying a proper V-mount battery plate to mount this when I'm using it. I got this Camweight mini V-mount plate, which is just a piece of metal that you can mount on your camera cage, and then the battery rock solidly latches onto the mount. Honestly, I don't know if you can go any cheaper or more minimal than this. Blackmagic cameras, they are notorious for their battery life. Trust me, I am the bottom feeder in this one category. But the FXLION Nano One has made life so much easier. I've tried most of the other solutions. The Core SWX Power Base Edge is same capacity but larger size. It has been designed to act like a base for the camera, like the battery grip, so it can't be gimbalized that easily. The NPF plates which I have aplenty are unwieldy to mount and many a times unreliable because no status readout, but this just works. I will put affiliate links to the same in the description down below. What that means is if you choose to buy from those links, Amazon India will pay me some commission from their slice of the pie for getting them traffic and business, which is you. Not a single paisa is charged extra from you guys. That just helps me make these videos. But if you want to buy from exactly where I bought my unit from, I will link the product from Pooja Electronics down below as well. They're based out of Mumbai. On the day I decided to pull the trigger, Pooja Electronics sale price was cheaper than Amazon's, and I have bought other gear from them in the past. I mean, I know these guys, so I bought from them. Legit purchase, proper bill and all that jazz. So what you guys can do is you can buy from wherever it is cheaper for you on the day that you decide to buy this battery. If you're still facing any confusion about this product or have questions that you want me to answer after, let's say, testing and all that, drop me a comment down below and you will get to see how polite and informative conversations on a public forum on the internet they can be. Or if you want to have a one-on-one, be more personal, drop me an email at sharath@theworldofcool.com. I am okay with losing out on engagement opportunities on the video. It's the concept of preferring the mutual love of a fingerful few over being temporarily liked by an army of many. That's why I don't ask for likes and subscriptions anymore as well. Be healthy, be juiced up. I will see you soon on the channel again. So I forgot to mention that the Nano One and the Nano Two, which is 98 watt hour, they're both travel safe for airlines. You can safely carry them in your cabin luggage with you. The Nano 3 is 150 watt hours. It's much bigger. It's more than the 100 watt hour limit that airlines have on carrying batteries with you. So that you can't take on flights.